Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 9th episode of Shinchou Yuusha. And last episode, we first we had to deal with the goddess that we're learning our archery from, because she turned out to be a bit of a nympho, so that had to be dealt with. And Seiya dealt with it. Not really the way I would have dealt with it personally, but you know, he's always done things his own way, so it's fine. But more importantly, we also dealt with the fly menace, so all that's just kind of been wrapped up. But we did kind of start a bit of a new problem at the end of the episode, because we had learned about some cool legendary armor, which meant that we were never going to get that cool legendary armor, because guy Kikaluk, something like that, he summoned a big turtle that ate it. I'm pretty sure that's what happened, so yeah, no legendary armor for us. So I'm not sure exactly what Seiya's going to do about that. Maybe attack some people, maybe go get armor somewhere else, you know, I don't know. We'll see though, so let's just get on into it. 3, 2, 1, play. Bum, 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 bum. There we go, opening, starting us off. Wish I could find a really cool cliff to just stand on like that, with a great view. I just love this opening. Kind of missed that first one. But, you know, we gotta move on, meet new villains, take them down. Tit for tat. Just, I love tit for tat. I mean, just, it's very compelling. That tit for tat part is probably my favorite part of the opening. Just nobody's surprised. Yeah, I don't know why. I just really love this opening. Just very fun, hype sort of opening. Really gets you in the mood to watch the show, and that's what an opening should always do. But anyway, we're back into it now. Slim chance. Better than anyone else. And no, they're not gonna do that. Okay, well, do you just mean your beast will? Alright, although there's better things to feast my eyes on in this show. God, are those heads. Oh. Oh, damn, that's messed up. Jesus, dude. Well, can't say he's not dedicated, but, just... Crust of Thanos. Geez, that went in a direction. Bit of an overwhelming scene. But whether or not we're ready, we're getting something summoned. 8Z112, what? Jeez. Something's broken. I think he just hacked the game. I wouldn't call those regular stats. I don't know what I'd call that. But man, this definitely looks intimidating. Alright, I don't think that'll do much. Well, no. I doubt that did much. Not if it went through so much to summon it. Oh no, that's really bad. Okay, we need to leave, like, now. Oof. Oh, wow. This thing is very dangerous. Oh, and it's gonna combine again? Hopefully it doesn't double its power. I'm surprised Seiya hasn't left, because this is... Even I'm thinking, like, I think it's time to leave. And Seiya's usually the cautious hero. Okay, now it's time to leave. Just took a little bit longer than I thought. I guess we had to buy time for the portal. We get through the hole. We did not have much time. We already cut that close. Hello, goddess? I'm not sure what you expect. Yeah, that thing was... Wow, that was just barely a scratch. But that fits his character. Yeah, good thing we got out there when we did. That's... Yeah, you were practically dead. Yeah, but if I was playing a game where my life was on the line, I would probably be the same way. I know this isn't a game. I know I've thrown around the word game a couple times. It's not literal. It just has similar mechanics, so... Oh, wow, is it really following us? Can it do that? God damn, that thing is so unfair. There goes our secret area where we could just hide and train. I don't know. This is really bad. This is the worst things I've gotten in this show. I say I might lose even more health at this rate. At least there's goddesses here. I guess that should help. Okay. Sure. Help, please. Those sound delicious. Just all sorts of cool attacks. And together, too. Like, yeah, leave. This is the God realm. You can't be here. But I guess it didn't do anything. So, yeah, it's time to leave. I don't know where we can go for safety, but we gotta leave. This episode wasted no time, just continuously raising the stakes very quickly. At least there's gods and goddesses here to slow it down. But yeah, this world, when they said it was a dangerous one, they weren't kidding. If it can actually affect this place. Go for it. I didn't think sumo would be the way to defeat it, but we had to try, right? So do we have like an emergency plan for when this happens, or... Yeah, we could use you fighting instead of cooking. Oh, that's adorable. I kind of want it. Oh, that wasn't cool, Seiya. That thing looked great. I feel bad for him now. But still, you should grab your sword. Oh, she. Also not the time to deal with you. Yeah, if you could, like, deal with that. Yeah, similar to how he dealt with an info goddess, you know. That's how he handles women. I like him. Oh, that looked cool, but I doubt it did much. Oh. I do like the design of this thing, though. It feels very otherworldly. Well, yeah, but we need to slow it down. Man, this thing, I don't know how I deal with this. I don't remember her name. Ariadoa, is that who it was? The one goddess? I think she should be able to do something. I don't know why I just had that feeling. Okay. Okay. Yeah, who were we referring to? Oh, her. Okay, I'm more than happy to see more of her. Yeah, how is she gonna help? Well... So, what do we do? Maybe we could compliment her attire? Or, no, we're just gonna make it where it's personal, I gotcha. Oh, the pain scene. Oh, I thought I was just gonna hit her. Oh, that was a low blow, creature. You're gonna pay for that one. Yeah, this just became personal. It's on now. Hopefully she really got what it takes to deal with this thing. Oh, yeah, I want to get behind something. Well, if you're up for smashing, then... We could talk. Oof. Yeah, of course it won't go down easily. I don't know what this is. It's terrifying, though. Just love that outfit so much. Oh, is she gonna take off the chain to use as a weapon? Please? Well, she's still got it on. Oh well. So it looks like a cool attack. Not that it did much, which seems to be the theme of this episode. If the greatest goddess can't do it, I don't know what we got left. You got any more tricks up your sleeve? Ishtar, okay. What are we doing now? This has been a very epic episode. Like, it's been pure hype from start to finish. Well, not that it's over yet, but you know what I mean. Man, we can take those. We definitely talked to the right person to help with this. Well, we encountered the right person. Gate of Valhalla. How does that compare to the Gate of Babylon? I don't know, but it looks terrifying. Yes, as I said. Okay, did that do it? Did we, like, seal it away? Okay. Transcends the very laws of causality. The Gate of Valhalla. Well, damn, that was something. Okay. What's happening? Oh, jeez. Oh, that looked painful. Oh, you're not actually gonna die though, right? Just severely injured? I don't want you to die. Jeez. I have mixed feelings about what I'm looking at here. Maybe both. I don't know how you could. You have to be a serious end to enjoy that level of... Okay. So I guess you gotta pay for that with your body. Fair enough. We got a deal. I mean, you showed your bare chest once, right? I don't think it's going to help you as much as you think here. Secretly. Oh. Oh, damn. Okay. Oh. Okay, thank you for that. I would love to have more of her in the show. Yeah, definitely want to learn that move, yeah. Yeah, but this is Saiyan we're talking about. You might be surprised. Man, I love this duo here. Somebody that can finally handle Seiya. Okay. Too bad we didn't get more goddess fondling. Alright, we work things out there. Always. After you met an enemy that powerful, yeah, of course he wants to get some training in. That was very dangerous. There's a very hype, like 10 minutes. Yes, Muriga is a very good way to put it. Okay. And I like how she called that a word of his world, and that's really just a word of Japan, like, only is in one country. Yes, this is some sharp lemonade right here. Yeah, you didn't let her get to second base, so might as well let her do this. Are you... Well, man. That's just rude. Goddess can't smell that bad. Please do. Although I guess we ran around a lot and probably sweat a lot, so I guess I can get it. Oh, are we actually going to show the bath? I just wasn't expecting it to. Yeah, that makes sense. Rest in peace, Keiki. You deserve better. Right. Personal space. Yeah, I think the bath comes first. Oh no, well. Yeah, is this about that little mess that we caused? Yeah, barely. That was a close one. So what's up? Do you want to fondle next? Huh. I suppose it would. Yeah, I guess we are down like the last of the Elite Four, right? Yeah, please take a bath. We all of us beg you, apparently. Being useless goddess is suffering. I'm just crying because everyone's bullying me. I guess she may have overdid it in the bath a bit. I'll try not to. Oh. I tried. But... okay. One looks more different than the other. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I mean, you're already more than an adequate broom. Arya-sensei. They probably already passed you on the usefulness scale. Oh, whoa, okay. Wow, what kind of training are we doing? Because I think I want to learn the gate of Babalaba now. Hey, how could I possibly get this wrong? This is pretty straightforward. I thought there was only one goddess we were going to have this issue with. Yeah. Maybe as long as you don't stick in the wrong hole, it should be fine. Well, Seiya's trying his hardest as well, so... working on all the sword skills. Is it a voodoo doll? Oh, so she's using her hair now. That's really kind of creepy. Jesus Christ, those eyes! That legit freaked me out. They were just so big, I don't know, something about it was very unsettling. Anyway, I just gotta get focus again. I mean, you don't want me to answer that question. So, I'm sorry we interrupted your training, by the way. Did you at least learn the technique? Did you open up her gates of Babylon? Okay, would you like to explain to me what we walked in on then? Because I don't know how I could have misinterpreted that. And I've seen plenty of scenes in anime where had similar misunderstandings, but it was never quite like that. Okay. Still haven't quite explained what happened there. Do we have to? That place kind of sucks. Yeah, Heavenly King, that's what they call them. So we pretty much only have one Heavenly King left, right? I guess he's not ready perfectly then. But yeah, there's definitely conflict down here. It is. Kaiser. Racer Kaiser. Well, we should have a new gate technique now, so... Eraser Kaiser, because I do remember him from the shadowy figure of the opening. That's definitely him. Level 88. Man, look at that design. All those weapons and arms, and even like Wolverine claws. That's so cool. Oh, somebody's confident. And old. You'd have to be to walk up to that thing like that. Yeah, that too. So, is this how you want to go out? You don't want to quietly retire, you want an honorable death by combat? Get to Valhalla? Evil 6. Whew. Okay. What happened? Oh, so that really was what he did. Oh, damn. Holy shit. Did we just really... Did he just kill that... Okay. I can't believe what I just saw. Did we really take out 2 of the Heavenly Kings in one episode? But damn, this guy is no joke. We're going straight Excalibur here. Oh. I don't think we even needed Seiya to show up. What did he even come here for? I kind of feel bad for underestimating this guy now. I don't doubt that he's the strongest guy now. Aside from maybe Seiya, you know, of course. Yeah, you really did. Like, I'm still in disbelief of what just happened. Like, is it just gonna revive somehow, or... I don't know. Yeah, why didn't you do the thing Seiya did? Oh, was that like his final attack? I thought that until you said it, but... What? Did you become a baby? Well... that Picasso painting face. But anyway, before that distracted me, I was gonna make a joke about how that was probably also a concern before he infantilized, but yeah, okay. Okay. What is it, like a phoenix just reincarnating like that? Okay. This was an incredible episode. I still don't quite get the training that he was doing with Valkyrie in there. Or how I can sign up for it as well. Because he never elaborated on that. Because that's again supposed to be against the rules. But he's pretty sure they were saying that it wasn't what it looked like, right? And if that's the case, I guess just wrestling, you know? Which... Yeah, just wrestling. Yeah. They were wrestling and they walked it on a very, you know, weird-looking position they were doing. Like, I'm sure a few seconds before they walked in, it looked more like proper wrestling. I think the funniest thing in the episode was just the stinky goddess running joke. Okay, that was the 9th episode of Shinchou Yuusha. Definitely better than I thought this episode would be. Like, just I don't know, this episode, I really liked it. I just did. I really liked this episode. I don't know, I just felt very engaged about the whole thing. So, like I was hoping we would, we started pretty much right out where we left off on the previous episode, which was this guy having summoned his giant turtle thing. And he just, like, kills all these people, has the heads of his parents, and sacrifices even himself to summon Crow's Day Thanatos. You know, I called him Thanos before, because it's easier to say, and it's an obvious reference to make. But yeah, let's take a good look at this thing's stats. So, yeah, it's like... Well, I want to go to the beginning of it. Yeah, Croad with the @ symbol in the name. Factuz87112. You know, and it's... Yeah, like, it's mostly like that in the original as well. The @ symbol and stuff, so... Like, even the Z's and stuff. I don't know, that's... How do you get stats like that? Like, seriously, that's ridiculous. It almost reminds me a little bit of that one Shinigami thing from SAO. You know, how crazy powerful that was in a beginning area. I don't know, just something about any of that. So, thing was pretty dangerous, though, definitely. Seiya tries to fight it, however, it doesn't go very well at all. It just splits, combines, just horrible. And it successfully injures Seiya, you know, he's lucky to get out of there alive after losing 100 HP. Because he even used some cool attacks like Maximum Infernal and stuff, but yeah, we needed to get out of there. So, we got to the portal, and everything seemed like we had successfully escaped. You know, the goddess was face down, ass up, of course, but aside from that, we got out there just fine. However, yeah, the joke about him being badly injured, that was good. But before we could celebrate too much, the Unified Divine Realm, pretty much exactly as she was calling it safe, somebody came to play. Like, it was so unbelievable what happened. It actually took me a couple seconds to fully process what was actually happening. But once I did, yeah, I got really worried about our heroes here. And this thing is so powerful that even the gods and goddesses here, they were getting, like, knocked over left and right. You know, plenty of goddesses and gods that we were familiar with, like the Yandere one, and what else? There were some other ones. I'm blanking on them, but the one that mattered was Valkyrie. So apparently, Seiya did have a plan for this kind of unbelievable situation, where he knows Valkyrie goes in paint up there, and he knows that if you ruin that painting, she'll be angry enough to attack it. So, completely bypassing any need for requesting assistance, you just make it personal, and she'll be more than glad to help. So I'm really glad that Valkyrie could get some more screen time, because I quite like her character, you know, overall, and specifically her character design. Only having a chain as clothing is a very interesting idea that I quite like. You know, it really makes you feel like a warrior, you know, where even your clothing is kind of like a weapon. And it is, like, she uses chains to fight, so I think that's really cool. And I do like her role in the tit for tat bit of the opening, you know. So, yeah, seeing her fight it was really cool. I love some of the techniques she had, and she, like, really took out the big guns with her special technique, which I kind of forgot the name of it, so I kept calling it Gates of Babylon, which I knew was wrong, but I couldn't remember what it actually was the Gates of. Yeah, wow. Now that I take a good look at these stats, that was ridiculous. 9999999. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Let's see. Want to say Gates of Valhalla, that's what it was. Yeah, I knew it was something like that. Not that the name matters too much. The point is, it is probably the most powerful attack we've seen in the show so far. Like, this thing that couldn't be defeated with any means. Nobody else that went after it had any chance of even hurting it. She brings out these terrifying Gates of Valhalla, locks it up, just gets stabbed and trapped, you know, a little bit like Iron Maiden-ish. And it looks really cool and terrifying. It just puts it into it and just fades away. You know, that really got Seiya's attention. Because once she did that, Seiya was like, I need that. I found my next teacher, you know. But clearly there was some sort of backlash, which makes sense. Definitely makes sense. She's like blood spurting everywhere. But she's into that sort of thing apparently, so no problem. I do like her pointing out that it could kill a person, that a regular person that uses it. Doesn't bother Seiya at all. That doesn't deter him from wanting it. But yeah, seeing her on the ground covered so much in blood and just looking blissful as more blood spurts out, that was certainly an image. That was certainly an image. But you know, it's a hell of a recoil. And yeah, she also started copping a feel on our Rista goddess over here, that was great. But she does specify bear Oppai, which didn't actually end up happening, unfortunately. That would have been great, but Seiya was like, we don't have time for fan service. I gotta learn some cool techniques. So, and then of course, Risa in her usual fashion is like, wow, Seiya, he cares about me, you know? But then he just kicks her out of the way, because he's not trying to help you, he's just trying to get you out of the way, because you're distracting the person he wants to talk to. So that was great as well. So they have some back and forth, and so what was it that he said here? Because he puts the sword to her neck. He says, there's no need to say that now. And then she says, so you've caught on. Now, I don't quite get what she meant by this. It's precisely the reason why I want to train with you. Like, what did he catch on? I guess I'm just not very sharp, because I don't pick up on it at all. Maybe if I go further back. Yeah, because she says there's no way a human could learn a Valkyr that thing in the first place. And why don't we test that idea to see if it's true? So yeah, I don't quite get what he meant, or what they were talking about with the figuring something out thing. So maybe I'll get it when they make it obvious later, whatever they were talking about. But anyway, the point is they work things out and they will train. So he did get some of the adamantite, so we didn't get the actual armor, but we got something out of it, which is good. Adamantitor, the indestructible sword. It looks pretty cool. Looks like an epic level endgame kind of sword. Just Rista. Oh yeah, that's when we started the smelling joke, where he's like, you smell, you get away from me, go take a bath. Which she was gonna do. But then she kind of got distracted. She was told Ishtar wanted to see her. And basically just telling her about the situation down on Earth. And then the best thing, though, was afterwards when she's like, okay, but you do have time to go take a bath first, so please do that. Because it was only mildly funny when Seiya commented on her needing a bath. But when this, you know, kind of nice old lady piles on with it, you know, but she says it in a much kind of nicer way, that just makes it so much funnier, you know? When somebody that doesn't want to be a jerk tells you it's time to take a bath, I love that. She just scrubs so hard in that bath, just good stuff. And of course our companions are getting better and better as well. And then there is this bit, the bedroom walk-in scene. So definitely got to look at this one again. Yes, she walks in. A very interesting room. I like the aesthetic of it. It's got the red and metal kind of design on the walls. The bed itself has 4 chains, which makes far too much sense for her room. And yeah, there we just see the two of them, Seiya laying down, her just straddling him, both clearly not wearing clothing. I don't know how you misinterpret this. I'd say it looks pretty obvious what's happening here. But, you know, I don't know. Because she asked about it. So what did they say in response to her question? I don't remember her asking. Yeah. Okay, she just covers his eyes. I kind of missed that. I think because my mind was in overdrive. Yeah, she says you got the wrong idea. This is training. So maybe he's saying that it is what it looks like, but it's not for the purpose of just, you know, having fun. It's specifically a very important type of training for learning that gate technique. That could be the case. That could be what he meant. I could believe that. That could be what they meant. Because that clearly does look like what it looks like, so. So, I don't know. Maybe we'll get some more elaboration on it later. But either way, if that's their training, is she looking for more students? That's all I gotta ask. Poor Rista, she just... So many people bully her. That's pretty much all I got to say about that. we eventually went down to Earth where we, well, not Earth, Gain, Zamazama, whatever this world's called. They went down to the city that was about to have a big conflict, because we have the final of the Heavenly Kings over here, that we've seen so many times as just a shadowy figure from the opening. So we already knew about like the multiple arms thing and stuff, like the general outline. But yeah, once you actually see him, he looks pretty cool, pretty intimidating. Eraser Kaiser, all those arms, the hair, the bull horns, just, yeah, that's a great looking design for a monster. Pretty good stats, level 88. Pretty deserving of the title he's got, you know. He said send out your mightiest man, which I just kind of figured would be Seiya, but apparently not. Apparently somebody else took up the call there. Like Seiya took a step forward, but then the other guy, you know, the War Master as they call him, he just confidently walked forward, this 100-year-old looking guy. And when he did that, I was like, I was expecting a fall here. Like, I was expecting him to be like, okay, time for me to take you down. I'm the big bad hero of my people. I'll show you what I can do. And then he just gets like one punch knocked over to the side. And then it's like, okay, games are over. Now it's time for Seiya to take care of things. That's 100% what I thought would happen without question. There wasn't a doubt in my mind that that's how that would go. So imagine my surprise, although I guess you don't have to imagine because you saw it, when that's not how it went at all. Because even the monster was bad-mouthing him, you know, you broken down old coop. What are you here for? You know, I thought at best he would, like, do kind of okay-ish against him and he would die, and because he might be the kind of person that's like, I've fought in battles, you know, most of my life, you know, I've never been defeated. I'm at the age of retirement. I want to die in combat, not quietly in my retirement chair. You know, like, I thought maybe it might go in that direction once it got to about that point, but that wasn't what happened either. It's not what happened either. And his line about 1 foot in the grave is a bit funnier after seeing the infantilization thing. Because we see him do his attack, crushing Saint's light, which looked like an attack that he did to, you know, the War Master. But no, he got sliced to bits. Like, there was just barely anything left of him. He became mincemeat. He became a flesh puzzle. He got one shot in there. You know, not only that, we got the old man using, you know, an Excalibur over here to finish off all the cannon fodder with one sweep of his sword. Like, almost as they teleported away. That's how just wrecked they got. And it was just completely surprising. Yeah, he's level 90. He's got a lot of big stats. Does it actually say his age on here? I don't know, but it's got to be around his level, right? Probably. So yeah, that was the thing that happened. And they kind of ask about, you know, why don't you be the hero? You know, why don't you do all the things Seiya does? But apparently, he didn't have much left in him. He just became a baby afterwards, as you do. So I wonder how many times this has happened to him. Like, is he just a special existence like a phoenix that does this sort of thing? Or was he just cursed and this is the first time this has happened to him? Like, does he have like a special lifespan where he gets to be an old man in like the course of a year or two? Like, I have so many questions about how his body works. That sounded weird to say out loud, but hopefully you know what I mean. Just, yeah, when they saw the baby, and then it went back over to show their surprised faces. Rista's face here, that was the funniest, like, purely visual gag in the whole show, I'd say. Just as far as single screenshots go, I think that was the funniest thing. Just something about it really got me, and that was just just looking at it again now, that is just so, because everybody else has a fairly normal face. It's just freaking Rista with her Picasso face over here, and it just kind of fits because we, you know, had the painting earlier, you know, with Valkyria, so it kind of keeps up with that theme. So that was great. This was a great episode. I really liked this one. I had a good time here. So, I haven't really watched other people's reactions to this show yet, but I kind of want to with this episode. I might do that. We'll see. But regardless, that's it for this. Good stuff here. That's that. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.